Hello everyone, welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, and this reading is going to be for what are the major themes, topics, people in your life in the year 2024. So what we're going to do is we have the main card here that you'll choose from. And then I divided these themes from these tea leaf cards. So there's a couple different major topics or themes that could come up here that I'm going to ask Spirit the most prominent kind of theme for you this year, or what's going to be the most, the most changes maybe in that area. And then for this, we have all these different kind of people. I chose ones that had to do with like people in your life and what they could represent. So I think we'll get two of these to see what the kind of people are that's going to be around your life, or the most important scenarios involving people. And then we have months over here. So we'll pull probably 2 months as well, just one of those, two of these, and two of these to see what comes up. And then we will also channel from your main card here that you choose for the overall topic. I will also roll the dice and we'll get a numerology number. I'll just read that intuitively, and then we will pull some cards as well. So yeah, go ahead and choose whichever one you feel drawn to. Not these, but these cards here. I'll just put these in case these distract from the selection. So we have group number 1 is going to be Magic Guardian. Group number 2 is the Shield Maiden. Group number 3 is the Shapeshifter. And group number 4 is the Star Ancestor. So just choose whichever one you feel drawn to, whichever one most calls your attention. What are the major topics and themes for you in 2024? So take your time. You can pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps are going to be down below. And if you would like to book a private reading, I have my details down below. Also in the description box, there's a link to my scheduling site for full-length video readings. And then I also have my Etsy shop for oracle decks, as well as mini video and written readings, which are delivered in 24 to 72 hours. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I will jump into group number 1 whenever you're ready, and the timestamps are down below. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this Magic Guardian, let's go ahead and see what we have come up for you in the year 2024. So what I want to do first is I want to pull your theme cards, and then we will start to channel the information and go from there. So we're going to pull one of these major themes for you in 2024. So of course it doesn't mean this is the only theme for you, but we're just going to see the most, either the most significant or the most kind of changing theme for you in 2024. So Spirit, can you tap me into anybody who is here watching for group number 1? Anybody who has chosen group number 1, I trust that they are here for a reason. Allow me to channel clearly and accurately for anyone who is in this group here. So can you show us what is the most significant, the most major area topic for group number 1 in 2024? What is going to be the biggest area for them in 2024? Okay, we have success. So I'm going to pull all of them and then we'll look at them. And then now we're going to see we're going to get 2 of these. What kinds of people are going to play the most significant role in your life in 2024? So people that will be around group number 1, people who, whatever it might be here. What are the most significant themes for the connections, relationships, and people for group number 1 in 2024? Okay, we have a woman. Let's get one more. And we have getting together with friends. I actually feel like pulling one more. Let's pull 3 of these for each group. One more. And we have a younger man. Okay, and then let's pull 2 of these significant months for you. So what are the 2 most significant months? And then we'll see what details later with these months. What are the 2 most significant months for group number 1 in 2024 that they need to be aware of or to kind of look forward to? So we have July, and we have September. Okay. And then let's roll your dice. What is the number or numerology coming up for group number 1 in 2024? So we have number 8. So for me, what I'm getting right away here with the success, this is your main topic of the month, I'm sorry, of the year. And then we have this Magic Guardian. I do think that a lot of you, there's going to be a lot of growth and success. This gives me like, you know, the Strength card, 8 of Wands, even like the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles. They're all really about moving from the energy of the 7, which can be distractions and kind of options, into more of a movement with number 8. So I think this year for you, I'm hearing some of you might have a really big manifestation come in this year. And again, that seems to be connected to me to number 8, because it's like you can start to kind of have an increase in things and begin to see those things come in. So for Spirit to choose the success card, let's get some more detail for this success for you. But I think that this year is going to be, again, like maybe you're going to be highly recognized in career endeavors. But let's see some detail here, and then we'll look at the people also connected to you. So tell us, Spirit, about group number 1, please, the overall theme for them in the year 2024. So why have you given us the card of success? Why is their theme going to be success this year? Wow, 2 aces, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I think that what I'm getting here for a lot of you is that you may have been holding back on something in the past. And it's like, I feel like this year, you're not going to be holding back anymore. It feels like there's going to be one particular window of opportunity. And I'm being told it could be one of these 2 months, actually, that you are going to be having some kind of breakthrough or offer when it comes to... Some of you could actually be moving from one job to a new job, or there could be a change in direction here. And that could be where the success will kind of suddenly blossom for you, will suddenly come in. And I feel like with this wand here and the unlock the magic within, it's given me kind of, because she's holding this like spark or candle here, or I thought it was, but it's smoke, but it looked like a candle to me. But I feel like I'm getting that during the first half of the year, it could be moving kind of slowly. And then as we hit like July, going into summer and fall, that's when things are going to really increase for you. So I do think these 2 months are going to be playing a really big role in your success. And I feel like they want you right now to not worry, especially if you feel like you are doubting yourself, or if you feel like you're maybe not where you want to be. They want you to know that this current time period has been a time of cleanup, I'm hearing. And maybe that's why we have the number 8, you know, from number 7 to number 8, because it feels like any options are kind of being let go of, or there's more clarity coming in about your path, about your success. So I'm hearing philosophy for some reason. So that could be something for somebody, maybe something with philosophy, that you could be moving into that area of philosophy, or learning about different topics connecting you to philosophies. But I really get this very fearless kind of energy for you. It's like going to be a year for you to be fearless and bold. And this is obviously what is going to lead you to your success. Some of you, there's a really strong energy I keep getting of like you've manifested this or you've called it in. With the Hermit coming up at the bottom, there's something with that like flame I keep being shown. But you may have been really wanting, more success in your life. I feel like some of you could have been in hermit mode for a while. Maybe you've been doing your own thing for a while, or you've been needing to go within to heal certain things for a while. And I think that I'm hearing something with Pluto going into, I think it's Aquarius. I don't really know much about it, but I'm hearing that. So that could be where this is going to be part of the shift for you and part of why this success is coming in for you. Some of you have a really, like you have a gift here for something. And I think that this year you're fully realizing what that gift is, and you're able to kind of integrate it into the physical world with the magic guardian. So if some of you, for someone specific, if you've been thinking that it's too late to start something again, or if you feel like it's too late to, maybe it's going back to school, maybe it's pursuing some area that you felt that you have already kind of left behind, I'm getting that it's not too late to explore that, and they want you to really do that. I'm getting a lot of you, if you have been wanting to also increase your finances, I'm seeing there's going to be more of like a feeling of stability coming in to where you can kind of do things you want to do. If you want to travel somewhere, if you want to take some time off, it feels like that's going to be part of this year for you as well. And I feel like you also, on a more spiritual level, there's been certain things that you have cut from your life, okay? Or certain things that you've learned from and you've grown from. And this change within yourself is why these new beginnings are coming in. It's why you're going to see more of your magic. It's why you're going to be able to see more of, again, what you're capable of. I feel that there's like, it's your time I'm getting, which actually has been coming up for just the collective in general. So it's really going to be your time to shine. It's really going to be your time to kind of have these gifts. I'm seeing a lot of people coming to you for advice, or a lot of people who, especially if you are, if you're working with clients or things like that, you could see a lot of increase of clients in your life this year. People who want to come to you for advice, people who want to, I'm getting something like know what you're doing or know how you do it. So whatever you're doing, maybe some of you are going to be like a teacher of some sort or a leader, or you are, people just want, I don't know, they want something from you, but not in like a way that they're taking from you. It's more of like in a good way. I'm hearing Archangel Sandalphon, so that could be an archangel that some of you may work with. I'm hearing that. Yeah, and I keep getting this feeling of like, you may think that you're chasing a dream, or at some point in the year, you may think that this is only kind of a dream. It's not going to actually happen, but I'm getting that it's more than just a dream. It's more than just something that you're thinking of accomplishing. It's more than that. It's actually going to manifest physically. Group number 1, what else about their success in the year 2024? What else about their success? We have hold your boundaries and guard your precious time, real treasure. And we have reflection. As you gaze into your past, you see the way to the future. So this kind of gives me too, with this dragon here and the magic guardian. See, there's like a magic within you, I feel. I'm hearing something about steal the show. Some of you, this could be, like I said, maybe this year, it's like you're kind of going to blow up with something, or you're going to just really find a lot more success in your life. And I think that maybe you felt that your light was dimmed before. And I feel like with these two aces here, you may even have to make a decision between two options. One could be more of like a passion for you. One could be more of like something that will bring you money, but maybe is not like a true passion for you. That could also be the case. And I think that with this reflection, I'm being told this is kind of your future is already manifesting. There's a future timeline. So don't give up kind of on what you're dreaming about. Don't give up on what you are envisioning for your life, because it's definitely going to be something which is on the horizon. And that's why I'm hearing like that's actually why the topic came up. Maybe some of you don't feel like you have success right now. And it's like the reason that topic came up is to kind of give you a glimpse into the future, because this timeline of success is something that you're actually manifesting as a future you, if that makes sense. Like it's something like that, to where the future version of you is already manifesting this success. So some of you here could be traveling. I'm getting a lot of travel opportunities. If you do travel for work, it feels like that's going to be a big part of this as well. Any other topics for group number 1 in the year 2024? What else do they need to know about? I feel like some of you could, again, I'm getting this feeling of like the first half of the year, maybe you're going to be testing things out, or maybe you're going to be trying something new, or maybe you are just kind of in the 7 energy and not the 8 energy, trying to feel things out. And I think that there's going to be like a trial run of some sort is what I'm getting. And then you're going to kind of find, so we have good news. Yeah. So I feel like good news is coming this year. And especially when it comes to your success, when it comes to an offer, if not multiple offers. And I'm hearing Spirit say that you're going to feel almost like a sense of sort of, I can't believe that this happened, because it was so perfectly orchestrated. So that might be that, you know, I'm not sure how that would be exactly, but something to where it's like, it just kind of is so divinely guided that you really couldn't believe that it happened this way. So that's what I'm feeling here. Someone could be getting a new car this year. Look at this, the word success again, guaranteed success. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of success coming in for you this year in 2024. So this flew out. Temptation will test you. We do have that boundaries. So I'm going to go now into these people that came up for you, but there could be something about a temptation this year. I'm getting that somebody wants something from you. So again, I don't know, take this how this will resonate. Let's say, for example, this is in like work, maybe. You could have people who like want your services, but they're not either doing, you know, I don't know, they're not paying enough to you, or you are overworking yourself, and it's like people are taking from you, but you have to have boundaries with knowing kind of what you're worth. And that could be where you either have a different opportunity coming in, or this could be in love too, or friendships. You know, there could be people who kind of are trying to almost like take things from you, and you are in this position this year to where you're kind of redirecting that energy into yourself and learning how to have stronger boundaries so that your light can really shine a lot brighter, and that you don't feel that you are been taken a step back, you know, by these energies. Anything else for group number 1 in 2024? I'm also hearing peeling back the layers of self. So you could be going through like a self kind of awakening. We have beware of great pride. I'm noticing at the bottom we have new job and career. So again, some of you could have a new path in career. And get one more here. 2024, group number 1. I feel like that could be somebody around you though, this great pride, because I'm kind of getting it's good for you to be proud of yourself. So I don't really feel like it's about you. I almost feel like it's something that's maybe around you. Because I think with the Hermit, a lot of you are very humble, or you're coming into your own magic, which is making you very like humble, and also making people gravitate to you. At the bottom here, we have new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. And then we have great happiness. So yeah, lots of like really positive cards. These can have some weird negative things in them. So it's a lot of positivity coming in for you. Okay, so what is this here? Let's look at the people who are going to play a big role in your life. Well, first of all, with this get together with friends, I feel like this is just saying that you will have maybe a lot of new friends into your life, or there's going to be a theme here when it comes to maybe even just going out with friends, having fun, being able to, again, maybe I was getting like doing things, not feeling restricted by finances or things that don't allow you to grow further, you know, is something coming through as well. So let's see. Let me just see overall, what do we need to know about these people? Anything that stands out here about these people for you in 2024? I'm hearing Leo. For someone, these aren't going to be for everybody, but for some of you, there could be a younger Leo in your life, a younger male Leo. I'm hearing fishing. Somebody could be a fisher, or they could go fishing a lot. They could be younger than you. Let me pull one card for each of these, actually. Tell me about the woman here that's playing a role in group number 1's life in 2024. Tell me about this woman. Oh, the Tower. Tell me about the dogs getting together with friends for group number 1, and tell me about this younger man. So when I pulled this younger man here, I was getting something about a U-Haul. So there could be something with moving. Someone could be moving maybe to your location, or you could be moving to where they are. Maybe you don't even know them yet. I don't know. But there's something here with this younger man where there's a big change here. Well, obviously we have the Tower too. Okay, let me see. What else can you tell me about this, Spirit? Can you summarize this for group number 1, these people? Because the Star comes after the Tower, so I almost feel like this woman could be connected to the man. This woman here, I'm getting it's like there's an irritability around this. So take this how this will resonate. These could even be attached to somebody else. It could be for some of you too. Maybe there's somebody that's irritating you, a woman, or there's a woman in the way of like a relationship for you, or there's a woman attached to this younger man. It feels like, because I keep getting a lot of changes happening with this whole dynamic. So there's like a big change with the people in your life, and this younger man, I feel, is somebody who is, unless, because it could be either way, which is why, you know, it might be that if this feels like you and you're leaving a younger man behind, you would already know about that, because maybe you had like an ending and you feel like this is your new beginning, your fresh start away from a younger man that maybe was attached to a woman. But others of you, it's the opposite. And yeah, I keep getting a lot of rearranging, cleaning up, rearranging. So the Tower, of course, does talk about like an ending. It talks about things that are being crumbled down in order to be rebuilt. So I do feel that there is this big change here this year attached to this woman, okay, in whatever way. And I feel like she is going to play a pivotal role because of probably, I feel like it's probably the attachment to this younger man. But again, take it how it's going to resonate with you. This is something happening very spontaneously or quickly connected to this younger man. See the 8 of Cups. There's a... Tell me about the role that this younger man is playing in group number one's life in 2024 directly. What is this younger man? What kind of role is he playing in group number one's life in 2024 directly? The Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Wow, page, yeah. There's definitely like a new connection for some of you, or if you already know who I'm talking about, especially if they're Leo, but they don't have to be. They feel like this younger man is going to be coming towards you this year. I feel like this is somebody who seems to be in a very fresh, clean energy within themselves, which is why I'm getting that they might be on like a new venture in their life, or they might be moving somewhere new, or they just might be in a position to kind of offer you something new that maybe they didn't before, if you already know them. And I feel like there is kind of a very fluid or flexible energy around this though. So this could even be like a friendship for some of you, or starting as a friendship, and then it kind of will see where that goes later on. But I definitely feel like there's an encounter is kind of what I'm getting. An encounter. I mean, it could be more than just an encounter, but there's like a feeling of sort of something that is either needs time to develop into something more, or is going to start slowly. And I'm hearing Spirit say this is very fated with the Ten of Cups, or there's a fated encounter. And so when I see the Tower too, this definitely would point to some kind of fated change that's happening for you this year, connected to the people in your life. And again, it could be that this is somebody that has to leave something else behind, or you have left something behind, and then it kind of leads to a fated change. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Tell me more about this younger man and the role that this younger man is playing in group number one's life in 2024. Okay, past life relationship, finances and career, and we have deception here. At the bottom we have flirt. So that's why I was getting a very light energy from them though. Page of Cups, flirt. So this person either is from your past, or they have had to wrap up something in their past. Like I said, it's like they're in a fresh energy though with the Fool when they come towards you. And I think that, yes, they could be hiding a little bit of how they feel. But I feel like there's going to be like no more hiding is what I'm getting with the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups. This person is not going to be hiding their feelings from you anymore. Okay, or there's going to be, if you don't know who this is yet, that's how it might sort of start, or there could be this person who is maybe even admiring you from afar. This younger man for group. Okay, there's something about past life. So past life and past life. Consequences is at the bottom. Yeah, with the Tower. I'm hearing that again. Peel back the layers of self, they're saying again. So with the mask, I mean, it could even be them. Somebody here around you is going to be kind of peeling back the layers of themselves this year. Maybe even, you know, this connection. For someone specific, these all could be connected to where there's a group of people. Maybe it's a friend that you know, or a friend of a friend, or it's someone who, because with the Seven of Wands here, it almost feels like there's something with that to where there's a friend group maybe that's been challenging. But okay, one final card for what does pile number one need to know about the outcome with this young man. Eight of Pentacles. See, here's Eight of Swords. A lot of eights are coming up in your reading. Yeah, what you need to know about this younger man, okay, whether you know them now or not, is that it's going to take some time. You could even meet them through work, or there could be a work connection here with the finances. It could be someone also that is, needing to work through their own, like something going on in career for them or work or finances. But what you need to know about that connection is that it is going to grow kind of slowly, or it's going to be something which is needing sort of time to like move out of the cobwebs of this deja vu. Okay, so this person might need some time to come out of their own fears and any blockages surrounding their life, and, you know, coming out of the kind of mask here, and especially if it's like a past person or if they have a heavy attachment to the past. And I'm hearing there's two ways to go. So it could even be that they do have a choice between two. Okay, and I think that, again, that's where this is going to have to play out during the year. Or you could have a choice between two. So is there anything with this woman that needs to come up? We're not going to go as much into this, but how does this woman play a role into group number one's life in 2024? Again, I keep getting this irritable energy for some reason coming from this woman. There's like an irritation here. Self-care is at the bottom. Tell us about this woman. How does this woman play a role for group number one in 2024? Yeah, so there's the irritation, the world. So, I mean, you know, this is just energy. Maybe it's also you. Maybe Spirit just brought that out to say that it's you or to talk about you. I don't know. Or maybe you have a woman that you have this type of connection with. So just take it how it's going to resonate. But there's definitely with this woman here this year, there is struggle of communication, or there's a difficulty with communication here with this woman. There's, again, drama maybe around this. There's some not the best kind of energy around this woman. And I feel like this will be sort of on, like, it's going to be sort of shaky during the year, I'm hearing, or again, maybe halfway point during the year. It's like that's when it will kind of end or transform with this woman, which feels like it's a big ending, which again, it's not the best energy. So most likely this connection to this woman is not something good for you, or not something good for the person who it's attached to. I'm hearing thinking. I have to think. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. So someone's thinking about what to do about a woman, okay? Or you are thinking about a friendship, or if you're in a relationship with a woman, there's going to be, or they're going to think about you this way. Like there's an iffy energy around this. There's a unknown kind of element around this, and a feeling of fluctuating thoughts about this. So I'm just going to pull one of these. Calling in your soulmate, and here's separation. So yeah, there's a separation, see, unrequited love with a woman, okay? Or someone you're connecting to or will connect to will be separating from a woman, another woman. And that's why I'm getting this calling in your soulmate. For some of you, could even be that you meet somebody through a friend, or there's a coming together of friends here, connected more to this more positive energy here with this, even though it's also going to be a bit challenging. So yeah, relationship wise, it feels like there's some karmic lessons going on this year, some things that are being completed, someone here who wants to reach out to you or to connect with you. So I'm not going to really go deeper into these, but I'm just going to see if there's anything that pops out with July and September, anything that these events could happen in July or September. Like I said earlier too, with the success, there could be some big moments that happen for you this year in July or September. So why don't we just pull actually one of these for each July and September, because I'm curious. So what is the July? What do we need to know about July? I'm getting that stuffy feeling, which has to go in July. So there could even be some, again, maybe moving for some of you, relocating, or just cleaning the house maybe, or just some kind of like removal of stuffiness is what I'm getting in July. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay, and what about September? Yeah, September is a good feeling. September feels, even though we have disappointment, but I feel like what this is saying is that there's a good feeling of being clear from that. There's a feeling of being clear from like whatever that could be, this discord among friends or family, whatever this drama maybe is between the woman and the man here. It feels like there's going to be more of a feeling by September of maybe you coming to some kind of conclusion, or you coming to some realization, or whatever it could be by that time period. July. And September. Yeah, see there's a feeling, even though there's disappointment here, I don't know really what that is disappointment, but it feels like here's this Leo energy again. There's a stuffiness. Yeah, so in July, by that time, someone's making a decision to clear out stuffiness, is all I know. And I'm hearing, lastly, this King of Wands, the disappointment's going to be soon, it's going to be soon replaced by clarity and happiness for you, whatever that's going to mean, okay? However this connects with you. If it means that you're the one saying goodbye to this, or you're releasing the stuffiness, because if this is you here, but by September, there's that overall feeling of something is going to make more sense and be better, like clear. I guess somebody's name could be Claire. All right, so let's get the final card of one theme for you this year with this deck, like kind of like a phrase that you could take with you this year. What is the overall phrase of your life in 2024, group number 1? That you should remember. Wow, this is the final call. That's your phrase. So very, very intense, very dramatic. We have also stay in your own lane, block out the others. So that seems to be a common theme, though, that there's something with the what we had earlier too about the light, the boundaries. So whatever you need to do this year, it's going to be important to really block out anything that could be taking from you, and to tell yourself kind of, whatever that is, this is the final call for this or that. This is the final call for me. This is the final opportunity for you to show me that you care, whatever that might be. There's definitely going to be some big changes though. This is the final call with me pursuing something I really want to do career-wise, since your main topic is success. So since that's the main topic, it feels like love is maybe a few notches down or on the back burner, because success is going to be the main thing that you should be focusing on, or that will be the main kind of driving force for you this year. So I will leave it here, group number 1. I really hope that this reading could help. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Let me know down below if it connected with you. And I'm wishing you all the best for 2024. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the Shield Maiden, let's go ahead and see what we have come up for you here in the year 2024. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the overall topics and themes first for you, and then we will go from there and channel the information and see what we have. So we're going to start with one of these themes for you. What's going to be the main theme for you in the year 2024? Of course, it's not going to be the only theme for you or the only topic, but just for the sake of this reading, the most significant area, the most maybe area that's going to change the most for you. Okay, so Spirit, please tune me in to anybody who is here watching for group number 2. Tap me into their energy. Anyone who chose group number 2, the Shield Maiden. So can you show us, please, what are the main topics here that are coming up for these souls who chose group number 2? Please allow me to channel clearly and accurately for the highest and greatest good. So what is their overall main topic this year? Main area of focus, and the one that is changing the most significant area of their life here for group number 2. Okay, so we have career. So again, we're going to put this here and then we'll get into it in a second. So let's also now get these people who are going to play a part of your life. So we're going to get 3 of these. What are the most important people that will be playing a part in group number 2's life this year in 2024? What themes when it comes to relationships and people are going to be playing a biggest part for group number 2? We have someone is leaving your life. What else? Group number 2. We have someone new is entering your life. Okay. And one more. We have dark woman. All right, and then let's get your months here. So we're going to get 2 of these. What are the most significant time frames and months that will be important for group 2 to be aware of and to know this year in 2024? 2 significant months for them. We have June. And we have November. Okay. So let's go ahead and just put these to the side for a second, and then we'll get into them all. I'm going to roll this dice just for a numerology, for a number that will be kind of your number this year in 2024. So we have number 9. So I feel like with the number 9 here, the Shield Maiden being the overall theme for you in career, it definitely gives me a very independent, very strong kind of vibe here with this card. So I feel like for you, group number 2, I'm hearing also Capricorn. Some of you could have Capricorn in your chart. You don't have to, but it's like your hard work that you've been putting into certain things, projects, yourself. It feels like it's paying off for you this year. And I'm also getting a lot of clearance in terms of kind of the path ahead for you in matters of career. Again, I'm getting a very like strong vibe here, something to where, you know, your troubles or your challenges and difficulties, it's like you're kind of reaching the point of surpassing that now this year, of getting to the point where you don't really feel that you are incapable or not good enough. It just feels like there's a very strong kind of almost at the, you know, number 9 could also be significant for, we're almost at the number 10, like 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, you know, we're almost at that total fruition and completion. So some of you even could have a lot of career advancements this year, which are leading you closer to kind of your 10 of Pentacles, closer to, you know, further success. So let's get your tarot and see what we have for this main theme for you. So tell us, Spirit, why is the main theme for group number 2 career? So can you tell us some details here? Some of you specifically could be moving into a career life purpose path involving spirituality. I'm getting something with Reiki, maybe being a healer. That might be something that you haven't done before and you're kind of exploring it this year, or it's just going to reach it's like I'm getting a protective energy to where, you know, your work that you're putting in is very protected by the universe. So group number 2, tell us more about their year 2024. Why is the main topic and theme career for them? Anything you can tell us here? We have, wow, King of Pentacles. Yeah, so Again, I'm getting, for some of you actually, there could be someone very significant who will play a role. Since we have someone is leaving and entering your life, we'll look at that and see. But there could be someone very important that will enter your life this year, and maybe they're going to either help to offer you some kind of position, maybe. Of course, this could be you too, the King of Pentacles, but I'm kind of getting it's both maybe. Anything else for group number 2? Tell us about their year and why career is coming through. Yeah, so 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and here we have the Emperor as well at the bottom. Yeah, I do feel some of you could have a bit of a change in your career path, okay? For some of you, maybe a different career path in general, like, or in total, or it could be that there's just going to be like a slow transition into a more stable place. I'm getting with the 3 of Cups, again, there's people who may play a role in this for you. I'm getting that you also may be working with a lot of people. There might be a lot of people around you this year in terms of maybe business, career, could be friendships too. For someone very specific, if you've been looking to have some kind of fame or to be on, this is just for like one person, but if you wanted to be on some kind of television show, I'm getting, it feels like that could be what will happen for you this year, or you could get that call or that offer, some kind of actor or actress here. But for others of you, I feel like this is, it's really kind of a feeling to where I'm hearing that like the silver lining, you're going to see the silver lining with something with the number 9 as well. So especially if you feel that, you know, that maybe there has been some kind of disappointment in the past, or maybe you have felt that with the 7 of Pentacles, you've been putting a lot of effort into something or your career currently. And it's like, maybe you feel like you're on the tail end of success or a breakthrough. And it feels like with that 3 of Cups, that's where I'm getting that there will be this opportunity, and I keep getting this sudden energy entering your life. So yeah, we'll definitely look at that card because it could be like a lover and something with business, okay? Or for others of you, it's just like a boss or someone who will have a strong masculine energy to them, and somehow they're helping you here with your career. I'm hearing on the other side of fear is success. So I think that kind of an advice for you also this year, group number 2, is that if you feel, again, with that shield maiden, kind of putting a lot of your energy, putting your dedication into what you're doing, and any fear that you could have, it's like on the other side of that is where your big success is coming. So because I feel like with this here, you may also have certain things within yourself that you are meant to do in this lifetime that you're getting closer and closer to accomplishing. So it might even be something really grand, something really big, some kind of big public name for a few of you I keep getting, or maybe it's just getting to that point of total success that you have been wanting. And for others of you as well, I'm getting this is a connection to the home life. So it could be, even though your main topic is career, so it's not about love or relationships, there could be something about that as well coming up here, to where it's like you're kind of moving closer to fulfillment in the home life, whether that means, you know, a traditional marriage or something that will be stable and long lasting here. And this kind of came up for group number 1 as well, and it's coming up for you. There's a feeling here of your craft, your light being protected this year. If you felt that you've been a little bit lost or a little bit uncertain, or things have made it difficult for you to succeed fully, I feel like that's going to be kind of closing also for you this year, to where you have more of an opportunity to be the best version of yourself. And I'm hearing your outlook on life. I feel like with the 3 of Cups as well, your outlook on things could be changing to allow more of a positive energy and abundance. And that also might be advice too, if you feel like you slip into maybe negative thought patterns or self-sabotage. There's definitely an advice coming up here too. I keep getting like, move beyond the fear, move beyond what your mind tells you or your ego tells you that you can't accomplish, and to move beyond that. So tell us more, Spirit, about why group number 2 has career as the main focus for them in 2024. Anything else about their life this year in 2024? Shape-shifting. You can now free yourself from the confines of expectations. Yeah, look, you're very protected. We have invoke your familiar or a charm to guard you as you work. Protection. So with that shield maiden and the shield here as well, I feel like with this King of Pentacles, some of you who are in the spiritual business, for a few of you, it's like I feel that's what this is saying too with the King of Pentacles. You have this like purpose to reach more people or to be seen in the world, to really kind of put your work or your healing abilities out there. And it's like this year is going to be where you feel confident enough to do that, and you feel confident enough to really just go get it, to sort of, I just keep getting more people kind of around you with the Three of Cups, more expansion of that, more new avenues, possibly even new streams of income coming in for some of you. And I'm hearing it was here all along. So I feel like that's saying it was within yourself all along. You know, maybe a certain talent that you've had all along, and this year is going to be the year where it blossoms, and this year is going to be the year where you believe in yourself. It might be something that maybe even something in front of you has been here all along, and it just kind of took a shift in perspective to claim it. And like I said with this card too, you have a lot of independence this year. It's like the topic for you also is this very independent vibe of you going on your own path, you forging your own way, and not letting anybody tell you who you are or what you can or can't do. And that's why I'm getting even some of you, they're connecting it to these cards that we're going to look at, to where certain people could leave your life, and as soon as they leave your life, you have new people enter to take their place, because those certain people, you know, maybe were not the type of people that are going to help you to get to the top. And that's what I'm getting, even just vibrationally. I'm also getting that you may have definitely a large increase in your spiritual gifts this year. Again, either if you do this for your career, or even if you don't, with the protection here, it's like you're kind of entering into a different realm, or like a deeper, more spiritual, more psychic kind of area of your life here, where you are able to intuitively kind of perceive your surroundings much more precisely. And I think that's going to either make you better at the work that you do if you're in that field, or just be more aware of like the people and intuitively kind of know how to get ahead, you know, not in like a bad way, but know how to get ahead so that you can have the best path for yourself. So let's see, what other details do we have for group number 2 in 2024? What's coming in for them in 2024? I'm hearing this is very specific, but it could be a parent that has passed on, or it just could be a guy, but I'm almost being shown it's like someone telling a child that you are very special, and it's like trying to tell the child how special they are. So some of you, there's someone coming in strongly to want to say that you are very special. Maybe even this is just you reparenting yourself, but that just came in really strongly. We have Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Interesting. There is something with a child here. So I don't know, maybe some of you, we'll see what comes up here a little bit later, but there's maybe something about a child that will play a part in your life, or it's something that you've wanted since you were a child. But there's a gift coming in. Group number 2. Some of you, it's connected to the Three of Cups. So a person maybe, or someone who's going to gift you something. Be careful. Do not take risks. So this is not about you not taking risks and like you're, doing what you want to do or doing what you love to do, but it is talking about something, which I feel like is maybe about the person leaving your life or a group of people, that if you kind of don't protect yourself, or if you go down a path that you know maybe is not something that, like, you would intuitively feel that, you know, it would be something that, like, maybe here you are trying to go into this direction, and then you have something kind of come back around, or you have this disturbance around you, and you intuitively know that, like, going down that path or entertaining that is only going to keep me from my success. That's what they're talking about here. It's not about, like, you not taking a risk in your personal life. It's more of like there's something with this protection here too. I am getting, for a few of you specifically, it has something to do with, like, I'm seeing drinking, being shown Las Vegas, gambling, drinking, something maybe that makes you lower your vibration, or a group of people or a person who might have that kind of lifestyle. Group number 2, what else for you in 2024? I'm hearing some of you, there's again, a huge, like, spiritual activation or awakening for you. I'm almost hearing it's going to be like you are anointed somehow. There's, like, some kind of, in the spirit world, there's something happening for you here where you've accomplished a certain level of something and you're now initiated. We have the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So this 7 of Pentacles is here. And like I said, with the 9, it feels like some of you have been going through kind of a tough time, maybe in the past, or maybe in 2023, where it feels like you have been trying to break some kind of chain, or you've been spinning a bit in circles. And that's where they're referring to this year being the year for you to maybe cut ties with those things, or to be more serious about your path, to be more in this number 9 energy of independence and being solid within yourself. That's what this feels like. So you may even make some decisions this year involving what is stagnating for you, especially in matters of career, and where can you grow. Recognition, reward for merit. So you will be recognized. See this basket of fruit here too, gives me like 9 of Pentacles energy. You will be recognized. It feels like that will come in. Some of you, by the month of November is when that full basket of fruit will be full. So we have climbing toward success, and we have vacation. And at the bottom, we have psychic ability, trust your intuition. That's what I was referring to as well. There might be, that's probably again for one person, but there's some kind of vacation I keep seeing in like Las Vegas or somewhere that looks similar to that. And I don't know, someone might invite you there, or you might go there for something, or you might be moving away from there, or is something that feels like you have to listen to your intuition when that opportunity comes in, because maybe it's not good for you, or maybe you have to just sort of decide from there what that is. But let's go ahead and look at these details now then, and see what we have about the people and the relationships in your life. So let's first look at this person who's leaving your life, because literally we have the chair is empty and then the chair is filled. So it's like a swap here is going on. Tell us about, well, let's just see if I can pick up on anything generally first before we look at them individually. Anything about these relationships for group number 2, the people here. Yeah, well, I'm definitely getting that there's whoever this is that's leaving your life, you probably know who I'm talking about. It may also be a very toxic or poison, I'm hearing poisonous kind of thing, or it's been accumulating for a long time and you kind of know that that situation has got to go. You know that that is something that you're aware kind of has to end in your life. And this someone new, it feels a little bit challenged. It almost feels like there's a resistance around it. So maybe you do have resistance around having a new person into your life, or maybe there's some things that again you're having to change to allow for new experiences and new people to enter your life. For some of you, this new person is going to be, again, business related, or you're going to meet them through business. Tell us about this person leaving, group number. Well, let's get these cards. Tell us one card for this person leaving their life, please. Group number 2. Tell us about this. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. The Empress. And tell us here about someone new is entering your life. Okay, that just flew out. And tell us about this dark woman. Yeah, I was getting this energy around that dark woman, where it felt kind of like there was a cycle that kept repeating. So for group number 1, it kind of came up like it also might be vice versa. So just take these how these will resonate. It could be you as a dark woman. Obviously, it's a woman with dark hair or dark features. It might also be that this is someone connected to a person that you're connected to. So take them how they're going to resonate. But let's start with this. Someone's leaving your life. The Empress. Yeah, it's somebody who's leaving your life who has not allowed you to grow. Okay, I keep getting, they have not allowed you to grow. They have either intentionally or unintentionally held you back. And I feel like it is making room, quite literally here, for something better. So I think with the 2 of Cups, it really feels like there is a significant relationship coming in for you this year. Someone who is, it could be a friend, of course, as well. But I think for a lot of you, it's romantic. It's this connection between 2 people. And I feel like with this leaving your life, it feels like it's been connected to a certain cycle that maybe you have had ongoing. You know, it could be from childhood. It could be something connected to like a wound that you have, something where there's a person who has been contributing to that, is what I keep getting. And for some of you, this could be a boss or somebody who, again, you might work with. Okay, or someone who maybe, not for all of you, but someone who maybe was in your life for a very long time. Maybe a spouse, it could be, again, a boss or someone that you worked with for a long time. But tell us more about the person leaving your life. There's like a darkness here, though. There's some kind of darkness that's leaving. Someone who was dark, or someone who it was attached to darkness. 7 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. I'm getting this weird energy again about your spiritual purpose or your spiritual title kind of, or name. Somehow somebody didn't want that for you. I don't know what this is, or it was happening on a level that you didn't know about. And it's like, I feel it has a lot to do with your career advancements. Again here, like what's going to allow your career to take off, your name to be seen. And I feel like whoever's leaving your life didn't add to that, or wasn't able to, or maybe they didn't know it, but I don't know, they didn't add to sort of the value of where your life is heading this year. And some of you, this has, again, been ongoing for a while. I'm seeing somebody shrug their shoulders, like, I don't know. So I feel like there's this feeling of maybe like you don't know what happened maybe, or why this ended, or maybe you just haven't known where you stand here. There's some kind of tricky, weird energy around that. See, I think it's connected to family for a lot of you. So I don't know, it could be a family member. It could be somebody who, again, triggered family wounds within you. Something with this Empress here, and this person's leaving your life. Someone who didn't have the same kind of values as you, or someone who's leaving their life. Group number 2, who's leaving their life? See, religious factors, free yourself. Somebody that you're freeing yourself from, which didn't allow you to reach the Empress status. That's all I can see here. There's something with that. And I feel like for a lot of you, it was either connected to a family member, or connected to a family pattern. Something influencing your spiritual gifts. So let me look at who's entering your life then, so we can kind of see here. So who is entering your life then? Tell us about this person who is entering group number 2's life this year in 2024. I'm getting somebody strongly with a beard just came through. So this person could have a beard. That might be how you'll recognize them when they come in. Group number 2, who is this person coming in? It won't be for everybody, you know, but who is this new person coming in for group 2? Judgment, the Magician. Yeah, this actually feels connected also to some of the readings I've done collectively, to where there's somebody who's like meant to be a part of your life, somebody who is like a spiritual soulmate, or like somebody, a spiritual soulmate, I don't even know what that is, but a soulmate connection, somebody that you're spiritually connected to. And I feel like this new person shares a lot of qualities that you have. This is somebody who has a lot of similarities to you, and they match your vibration very well. They are somebody who is going to elevate you and not bring you down. That's really the main focus that they want to say here. It's somebody, that's how you'll recognize them, because they will uplift you. Yeah, Ace of Wands, they're going to uplift you. They are going to bring a spark to you. They're going to make you feel like you can succeed, that you can believe in yourself, that you can feel worthy of love. And this over here didn't, or doesn't. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm hearing exchange student. So for some of you, it could be an exchange student, or somebody who comes here from abroad. I mean, comes wherever country you are, they come over from abroad. I have no idea why this is coming up, but I'm hearing something about helping to clean up after a hurricane. So they could have, I don't know if there may be some hurricane that will happen this year, maybe. I don't know why that's coming through, but something to where they either donate to help after a hurricane cleanup, or you live somewhere where a hurricane comes through next year, maybe, or this year. Something about that. That could be how you know who they are, or they're just, maybe they do a lot of charity work. Group number 2, who is this new person entering their life this year? They work out a lot. I'm getting somebody who's very fit. They look like they're very fit. They may be on the go a lot. Again, they could like do something where they're active a lot. You know, maybe they're like even a doctor that travels, or they do things to help people, it seems like, or you meet that way. They could also just help you. You know, I don't know. There's like a very benevolent energy here, like a good vibes from this person. Who's this person entering group number 2's life this year? And I'm being shown something about how you may have dealt with selfish people before, but this person is the opposite of selfish, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, definitely a strong soulmate coming in for you. It feels really, really like it's almost like overwhelming, this feeling here. It feels very emotional too. So some of you, there's going to be somebody who's going to be like your person, your soulmate coming in this year. Definitely. I'm hearing mystery. Some of you could meet them online, I'm getting. Or they're going to know about you, but you don't know about them right away. It's like a mystery. I'm hearing mystery man or mystery woman. It's like that kind of mysterious feeling. But see, yeah, you're releasing something else before this person comes in. And it's about being safe to love, opening your heart, because this person's going to be very open-hearted. They're going to be very much wanting to love you, and it could feel a little bit overwhelming for you. And that's why it's like there's 2 splits in the timeline here for you next year. This person's leaving, or this pattern could even be a pattern for some of you, but it feels like a person who somehow contributed to that pattern. And then this is coming right in. What is this dark woman here? Who is it? Why is this dark woman coming up for group 2 this year? This feels possibly, not for all of you, but for some of you, it's a version of you. Okay, especially if you have dark hair, but it won't be for everyone, but it could be like an old version of you that you're leaving behind. So it's almost like you're dealing with yourself. Who is this dark woman that's playing a role in group number 2's life this year? That came out for group 1 too, in the same with the woman. It was woman in group number 1, and here's dark woman. There's some woman that keeps coming up that's like not a good energy. I don't know what that is. It's not a good, it's like a dark, it's a dark, not feature wise, but like it's a dark person or dark energy. See, 3 of Swords, a dark time in your life, or somebody, I don't know, it could be a friend maybe, or a chapter that you think about connected to a dark female, which brought a lot of pain or is very dark. Why are they dealing with them this year then? Why? Even if they don't have dark hair, I'm hearing it could even be the features, like I said, of their soul somehow is dark. I don't know, something with that. Why are they dealing with them this year? For some of you, it is attached to possibly this ex or this new person coming in, someone that they have attached to them, not for all of you, who they are trying to like get away from. Like they're definitely, this person is all for you. It just feels like they may have someone difficult from their past that is like not harassing them, but that is like in their way. And I feel like they don't want anything to do with this person, but they still show up. And others of you, it could be a friend. It could be someone that you've known for a while, a friend maybe, someone who, no, they don't have a good energy. They don't have your best interest here at heart. Like I said, it could be you, because this exact card came up too at the bottom in group 1 with the woman, separation. There's some separation happening with a woman, or that's just Spirit's way of saying that here you are in the reading. Not that you're dark, it just maybe you went through a dark time, or that you, it's like, yeah, maybe a dark kind of chapter of your life needs to close. But definitely just focus on this here, because that's what I'm getting. So June and November are the main time frames for you. So real quick, let's just see what we have for this, and then we'll get your final card. So for June, for someone's getting a license, I'm hearing in June, some kind of license. We have, you will receive a gift. So that gift that we had earlier, which I actually feel like with a diamond, some of you, this is a gift of you meeting somebody who's a diamond, like them seeing you as a diamond, possibly even moving towards a commitment, maybe even marriage for a few of you, but it feels very positive here. This could be coming in June. So it could be this person comes in June for some of you as well. But yeah, there's a period of frustration, which I feel is connected to maybe some of you cutting ties with this person around June as well, and November. Okay, so we have family sorrow. So I know that's kind of a dark energy, but let's see what we have to clarify that. I mean, you know, not everything's going to be perfect during the year. There could be some kind of, I don't know, some kind of family sorrow around that time, but let's see. Tell us about June. And tell us about November. This could be the family. Again, this is kind of complicated. I don't know. This could be a family member or somebody. Not that there's, it feels more like some kind of disagreement, or it feels like a somebody who you have troubles with. It could be like an ex-partner. It could be like a divorce going on. It could be something like that. Could involve an air sign male, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And then for June, I'm hearing getting situated. So this blessing will come in for you. Some blessings coming in could be career-wise too, since that was your main focus. Some career opportunity will come in for you around June, or you could meet this person in June as well. And it's like you're going to get situated into the new life that you're carving. But this feels more like a bump kind of in the road. Yeah. It feels like you could have a disturbance kind of in your path here around November, that they want you to, you know, maybe just don't pay so much attention to it, or try to, yeah, it feels like something petty maybe. Some kind of communication, some kind of important communication comes in November, attached to some family member, or about family or work. But I think I'll leave it there. Oh, actually, let's get your final card here. What is your final? So this is going to be like the phrase or the motto that you can take with you this year in 2024. What does group number 2 need to know to take with them this year? What is the one thing that they need to hear for the year ahead, or to remember? One thing after the other, baby steps. So they want you to take that with you this year, to know that things will unfold in steps. Page of Pentacles, don't get too ahead of yourself. Everything will unfold just fine. It's going to be, it's going to be good in that way. At the bottom, clear your mind before making a decision. So I'll leave you with that here, group number 2. I hope that this reading could help. Definitely let me know if you like how it connected, and if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Shapeshifter card, let's go ahead and see what we have come up for you in the year 2024. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one of these themes, or a few of them from some of them, before we start to channel your information. So let's see here. We're going to start by looking at what is the main topic and the main theme going to be for you in the year 2024. So this will not be the only topic or the only thing, you know, going on for you this year, but it's going to be the most significant, or the area that will have the most changes for you this year. So Spirit, tap me into anybody who chose group number 3, the Shapeshifter group. So please allow me to channel any souls who are here watching for group number 3. What do they need to know about the year 2024? So please allow me to channel clearly and accurately for the highest and greatest good. So what is your main theme for 2024, Spirit? What is the most significant area that's being highlighted for group number 3 this year, or the area that will have the most changes? We have love. I was waiting to see if any group would get love. So you have love. So we'll look at this in a second. And then let's go ahead and get these people who will be in your life. We're going to get 3 of these. These could serve as just the main characters that'll play a part in your life this year, and the energies that they could hold. So what are the energies, Spirit, of the people who will be playing the biggest role for group number 3 in 2024? Who are the people that will be playing the biggest role in their life in 2024? Okay, so we have you are highly thought of. So this is somebody who's thinking of you very highly. Who else do we have that's going to play a big role in group number 3's life in 2024? We have a man and one more. We have a fair man. So there could be two men. I mean, we'll break this down and see later, but there could be two men, or that could be a man who is but I think it's probably two men, I would say. But one is fair-skinned, maybe blonde hair, light features. And then let's go ahead and get your months. We're going to get two of these. So what important months are coming up for group number 3 this year? What are the most significant months for them to be aware of, or the most changes this year? We have August. And we have February. Okay, so very soon. And then let's roll your dice, and I'm going to get just a number that will kind of be your number, or will signify something here for you. So what is their number for group number 3? We have number 8. That came up for group number 1 as well. So I feel like for you, group number 3, obviously with this card, Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts, and the number 8, I do feel like this is going to be a year for you to advance, to move forward here. I also feel too like there's this energy to where with this highly thought of, you are very magnetic this year. There's a lot of things that I feel are going on for you. There could be a lot of people who will be admiring you. Obviously you have love as the main topic, so we're going to go into that, but there could be just a lot of movement in your love life finally, after maybe it hasn't been moving, or it's just going to be like, you know, going from the 7, which would be confusion or options, into number 8, which would be more of like a movement, you know, 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, making big decisions and progressing with that. So let's go ahead and see a little bit more as to why we have number 8. I'm sorry, why we have the love as the topic for you this year in 2024. Yeah, I feel like there's a big moment or a big decision that's being made, and it almost feels like kind of something that either you've been waiting for a while, or it just helps to clear out something so that this love, it's like, how to put it? It feels like it's just kind of, it's time to unveil something. It's time to reveal something. It's time to kind of be the best version of yourself. But in this way, it's somehow connected to decisions or self-image maybe, or things that you're kind of becoming aware of within yourself. But let's see, group number 3, tell us about Spirit. Why do we have love as the main topic, or the area for them that will be changing the most? Tell us about this for 2024. I'm hearing the song Hello by Adele. So again, there's somebody, if not multiple people, who seem to really like be gravitating towards you. Why do we have love as the main topic for group number 3 this year? 4 of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, for you, I feel like there's actually something which is coming to an end. This one feels like there's a lot to break down. So some of you, there's going to be something which is going to come to an end. I don't even know if it's connected to you or if it's connected to something else, but it feels like some stagnant, sort of not in the flow of love energy is leaving your life. And then this King of Pentacles is like, here I am. you are claiming yourself, you're claiming your gifts, you are coming out like of the, it's like you're coming out of some feeling that you were in for a while, which is why you're becoming magnetic. Give me one more card here. Why is group number 3, why is their theme the love here for 2024? Yeah, but there is, obviously we have the Ace of Cups here, and here's 2, no, that's not 2. Yeah, we have the 8 here, 8 of Wands, so number 8. That's kind of what I was saying. There's like a movement happening for you, especially love, but I think in other areas too. So I feel like a lot of you just kind of simply, I think that you're having a new beginning in love. I think this year is going to bring a lot of emotions, unexpected emotions I'm hearing, unexpected offers, unexpected emotions. That's what I was kind of referring to. You're going from like the 4 of Cups, which can be very much, I just saw the timer is number 8, it was 8 too. So 8 is definitely something, but I feel like it's going from like the 4 of Cups, which is this stagnant emotional energy, into this Ace of Cups, which gives the offer or the opportunity to really have that outpouring of emotion and love. And so I feel like it's really going to be a year for you to explore your heart, your emotions. And it seems like the reason that's the topic is also because somehow it's been on the back burner, or maybe you felt that it was not important to you, or if it's not that, it just something feels like it just wasn't able to be, or it wasn't able to happen or to come out like. And I think this year is going to be the breakthrough when it comes to this area, when it comes to emotions and love. I do feel for a lot of you there are 2 people coming up here, which is probably why we have 2 men. If it's reversed, it could be 2 women too, if that's, you know, your story. But I do think that there's more than one person here involved in your life, romantically speaking, this year. I feel also on a different note than love with this King of Pentacles. Some of you could be studying something, or just really increasing and enhancing, again, your gifts with this shapeshifter. So I feel that this is making you very attractive, because I think that you're focusing a lot on yourself, which is making this attractive, or making you attractive. So it's like the best of kind of both worlds here in that way. I'm also getting a lot of you could be focused quite a bit on your self-care this year, which again is like with the Ace of Cups, it's ushering in this kind of new beginning. But your reading feels different than the other 2 groups so far, because it's almost like there's not more information about this Ace of Cups. I mean, there will be when we look at it, but it just feels like the other ones were more kind of forward and direct in terms of what was coming in. Yours is remaining for some reason like a little bit mysterious. Let's get some of these here. What else for group number 3 is coming in for them in 2024? Why is their main topic and theme love? I'm also getting its intuition too. I'm hearing something about not second guessing your intuition with the Ace of Cups. So group number 3, what is the topic and theme for them this year? What's coming in for them in 2024? Yeah, so sweep away any obstacles so that you can see your next move. That's what I'm getting with the 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So it's really kind of like there's a sweeping away of something, or a cleansing of emotional energy, which is the right thing to do, because it's going to lead you to an opening and an expansion of your heart. I am hearing though, for some of you, you know, could even be something to where this year is actually more so preparing you for love. It may be for some that it's kind of like a preparation year so that you can get yourself in order. That might be why it's coming up a little bit more non-direct. And with the shapeshifter, it's like making room kind of for the heart. There's a lot of, see, like the different eyes, the different animals here. There's a lot of things I feel that are changing for you and some are needing to go, some things are needing to be cleansed, and other things are going to be entering. But it's more of like a preparation or like a feeling to where there are maybe even things that come up, triggers that come up for some of you, to where that's being brought up so that this Four of Cups can be cleansed, so that one of these people or future people can enter your life. So I actually feel like that is the case for a lot of you, that love is coming up as the main theme because it's time for you to kind of look at your love life. I'm not saying that you won't have new love, but it just feels like that. It feels like there's kind of a, could even be like February is the cleansing right now as we're doing the reading. Even if you're watching this at a different time, and this, see how this figure here is blowing air. So there's like a cleansing, a sweeping effect. And then by August, this could be when there's this opportunity to kind of, you know, have more, I'm hearing more substance, more solidity with the King of Pentacles. There may even be an earth sign male that plays a big part of your life or in your life. What else for group number 3 in 2024? Keen insights. With wisdom and patience, you uncover the hidden truth. So with that shapeshifter as well, that's really what I'm getting. That the main theme for you here is that there are certain truths that you're uncovering within yourself, but it feels like a good feeling. You know, it doesn't really feel like something which is really heavy. It feels more like it's actually feels good to sweep things away. It feels good to sort of allow yourself to become kind of magnetic again, or to feel confident within yourself, which requires cleansing and sweeping away. So I think a lot of like magical changes are happening for you this year, a lot of intuitive hits, a lot of just sort of aligning to a different timeline, or aligning to your inner truth, which is why there's a person or people who are admiring you, highly thinking of you, because I feel like that's something that you're doing for yourself, is what it feels like. One of these people could be somebody from your past, so we will look at that soon. But one of them could be, because I'm hearing something about that, like this may be connected to a truth that you're going to be having about an individual in your life this year that you know about from the past. And it's like one could be a rejection and one could be a forward movement, you know, or like, this is what I needed to see to help me to make this decision. So let's see, anything else for group number, before we go into the people over there, anything else for group number 3 that is coming in for them in 2024? I'm hearing the word confidence. So yeah, getting your confidence back, doing things that make you feel confident, finding your confidence, finding your groove. Feeling tied down or frustrated. So that could be the feeling I was getting of like kind of with the Four of Cups, like I can't seem to move beyond that or move past that. What's coming in for group 3 in 2024? But I'm hearing that it's not going to be like that forever though. It's like there's an eye-opening experience that you're having this year. There's something which is going to click into place as to why you feel tied down, why you felt stuck in your life. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, I feel like I want to sort of move you out of this like Four of Cups. So I feel like that's what this is too. There's a feeling of like, it's time to kind of go out and have fun. It's time to move out of this Four of Cups energy. It's time to clear the way, clear the path. And I think with the love, that could be where there is somebody who's maybe even going to help you to get out of this. Somebody who's entering your life who is going to like get you out of any funk, or to, it's like I'm hearing it's time for love, or it's time for this change. So it's really time for this. It's time this year. It's like, you know, that's why it's being highlighted. For a few of you watching this, you may even not want love right now. Maybe you don't want to focus on love, or maybe you're kind of irritated at the topic of love, okay? Or for a few of you very specifically, you might be wanting it only with one particular person. And I feel like Spirit's actually bringing the love topic up here to say it's time to deal with this year. It's time to, we want to bring you love. We want you to kind of get out of this. We want you to be happy and to find the love that you need. And so it could be that that's why it's coming up. Maybe you feel irritated by that topic for some of you. And love doesn't have to be just romantic. I mean, I think in this context it is, but it could be friendships too. It could be connecting with others, connecting with people. It's time to feel loved in general. What else, group 3 for 2024? Because out of the 3 piles I've done so far, this one does feel like there's a lot of healing actually though. So it could be kind of a mixture between a healing year for you, a year to purge, a year to release, and also to have new beginnings. So we have temptation will test you. That could be why we do have 2 men here. Maybe one of them is a temptation, or 2 women. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So yeah, it may not be like everything is taking off like a rocket for you this year. It could just be that things are kind of slow but steady, but it's not in a bad way. It just feels like it's with, like it says here too, with patience, you will uncover hidden truth. There's just a lot of things that I feel you're striving towards that are manifesting maybe a little bit later down the road. A path with money is waiting for you to find it, and we have a wish is granted. And at the bottom, we have muddled, unclear thinking. So that's the 4 of Cups. There's definitely an advice coming up this year to really kind of ask yourself what it is that you can clear out. What is this clutter that you're faced with? What is it emotionally within you? You know, is it connected to a person? Is it connected to whatever that might be? Because I feel like there's 2 things coming up. On the other end of it too, with the King of Pentacles, some of you do have a lot of money coming in. You will find a path, even though the love topic is the main topic. So for you, it doesn't mean this is going to be less than. It just means that they want to bring that up to the forefront the most. But I feel like the money here is also going to play a big role in your life this year, where I'm getting it's, for some of you, your ability to manifest more money is directly connected to your heart chakra and your ability to open your heart and to release whatever is this sort of cluttered energy emotionally for you. But there is a wish being granted this year. And I'm hearing something with this wish feels almost like a sense where, I'm not sure why it's coming up that way, but maybe you don't want it, or maybe you don't, I don't know, like maybe something with that to where you are resistant to this wish. But let's go ahead and look at these people that are coming up for you this year then. Okay, so let's look at the general man first, because there's, let's see, what can you tell me, Spirit, about these people, relationships that pile number 3 is going to be dealing with in the year 2024? Anything overall that you want to tell us here? Yeah, this feels like a lot. It feels like there's more than one person for sure that I feel for most of you that you're going to be dealing with romantically. There's also more than one person around you, but for this pile, because the other 2 were more like, you know, you could have clients or people at work. This feels more like people that somehow you're involved with personally, romantically, or friendship wise, or maybe even family. It kind of feels like there's a mix up here. You know, like things are heavily attached with all of this. Let's see, tell me about this man in the middle then. What does pile number 3 need to know about this man? Why are they dealing with this man? Why is this man coming up as being prominent for them in 2024? Why is this man coming up? 6 of Swords. Yeah, there's healing around a man. So, okay, around this man here, there's healing around. It doesn't mean that they can't also have fair skin or fair, you know, hair, whatever resonates with you. But I feel like there's healing around this person. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom. For a lot of you, this could be the same person too, or one of the people that's admiring you or thinking of you, highly thinking of you. For some, this also, just take these how these will resonate, this also could be like a boss or somebody who is not romantically linked to you. It may be that, and they feel also that they're admiring you, maybe the work that you're doing. They could be admiring what you're doing, yeah, for work, career. They want to, I'm hearing they want to be your friend. So it could be just a platonic friend, or maybe this person wants to be friends before anything romantically. It feels actually like a pretty good energy around this man though. I feel like this is somebody that's, I'm getting like an elevation of the life here to where maybe they came from something lower and now they want you, or maybe somehow with Ace of Pentacles there's an up leveling here that this person either feels with you or that they have been through recently within themselves. There's a bit of a, again, like a friendship here, or maybe like I can't really go there romantically with you feeling though from this for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe there's this sense of sort of thinking that only this is a friendship, or that you don't want more than a friendship, or there's a certain boundary that can't be crossed with this man. The Emperor is here. So I'm hearing shy. Yeah, so there is this man, this one man here. It feels like they have a passion for you. They have a admiration for you. If it's not romantic, they have an admiration for you. And they seem to, yeah, like what, so why are they, what will come out of this, Spirit? Why are they going to deal with this man? What's the sort of outcome here with this man? Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's a friendship here, okay, at the very least. I mean, Knight of Wands, I mean, they could definitely have passion for you, but there's one man here, or woman, if you take it that way, that is going to play a big role in your life because they're going to be a good friend or a relationship that you have potential with, is what it feels like. There's definitely a prospect here. There's somebody that I feel is, there's movement here, there is a desire here, there's a feeling of having a good time together here, you know, maybe giving this connection a chance. If somebody does approach you who has these qualities, they are somebody who is worth giving a chance, even if just as a friend. What about this man? For group 3 in 2024. What about this man? Yeah, I keep getting like, do I have the green light? I'm hearing. Like there's a feeling to where they're hesitating for some reason. Could be because somebody's releasing an ex. They could be, or you could be. It is safe to love. So they're like a little hesitant. They don't know if they can do this or if they should, or they don't know if you're interested, is what it feels like. So anything else, any outcome, what's going to come out of this? This actually could be happening in February for some of you because it says very soon. So this could be very soon. This man will approach you. It feels like a new love or a new potential to stir feelings. If any of you watching this watched my last collective reading where I talked about the song Abracadabra, that song's coming up again. So that might be a clue to the same person that I was talking about in that reading, because I'm hearing that song again, Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. So yeah, it kind of feels like that remains to be seen. This man in the middle, there's a potential, there's possible romantic feelings, friendship, things that can go somewhere, but it's like it hasn't happened yet, I feel. So it's maybe something that has the potential this year. But let me look at this other man. Who is this fair man then? Who is this fair man? Why are they coming up as being connected to pile number 3 this year in 2024? Why is this fair man coming up as being connected to pile 3 in 2024? Why is this fair man coming up as being connected to pile 3 in 2024? This feels like somebody, maybe for some of you from the past, maybe. And this could be somebody that you have a psychic connection to, maybe a very spiritual connection to this person, or you just feel them energetically. And I do feel that there's some kind of clarity coming from them. So this year, you're going to hear something from them, or there's clarity coming in from this person. It also feels like that could be very soon, too, with the Knight of Swords, maybe. And this person, though, they have a little bit of a selfish streak, maybe, I'm getting. They might have this feeling to them to where they, like they could be a little bit selfish or self-focused. Why are they dealing with this man, this fair man? What's the outcome here? Or why are they dealing with them this year? I'm hearing, do you want to go out to lunch? I just heard that. I don't know. This one feels kind of like there's either not going to be a whole lot that will come from this, or it's something to where maybe you already know this person or you deal with them regularly. I don't know. It might not be that either. It just kind of feels like I don't know, for whatever reason, even though we have these major cards here, it doesn't feel like a huge deal. But let me see a little bit more here. What is this fair man? Why is this fair man playing a part in group number 3's life in 2024? But yeah, there could be like a heart-to-heart conversation, something that they want to say to you. Why are they playing a part in their life in 2024? I don't know, take this how this will resonate. Some of you, this could be someone that you just, maybe you are working things out with them, or maybe this is somebody that, you know, you are retreating from here. Maybe it's just somebody that you don't really have a romantic relationship with, or it's not something which is going in that direction. What's the outcome with this fair man? Yeah, because see, they want to focus kind of on you here, playfulness. So I don't know, maybe this is just I don't know what this is. Something that's just kind of here. It's just existing. It's just maybe coming in, maybe fleeting, or it's just something which is not. This feels more like this other man feels more like an offer that is like new and has more potential maybe. They're not really giving much more about this fair man other than just to be in the moment. So I guess just kind of go with the flow with that. It feels like there's definitely some communication though coming from these people. But I don't know further than that. They're not really saying much. So let's see why these 2 months are coming up, February and August. Okay, so let's just see here. So for the month of February, but it could be somebody also who wants to balance things out with you, you know, maybe come to some kind of mending or agreement. So why is February coming up for group number? Why is February significant for group number 3? A misunderstanding. And why is August coming up for group number 3? Obstacles to overcome, something important such as a new job or a raise. So August could be the month where you have a new job, a raise, some kind of increase of your finances maybe. It seems like in February there is a misunderstanding that could be with the fair man because it came up with the Knight of Swords. There could be something to sort out with that fair man coming in very soon. February. Yeah, there's communication coming in very soon in February. And August. Yeah, so in career-wise, I feel like this is where in August a lot of you will feel more of a sense of direction in your career, more of a sense of sort of some kind of level up in that area, a raise or a new job, or being able to have more time even, or more resources to manifest more income. But in February here, with the Page of Wands, it feels like there's some hot communication here, or like fired communication, hot and heavy maybe, or just something which feels like it can escalate quickly. Could even be both people or more than one person will communicate with you in February because you are highly thought of. So there's a lot of action going on for you in that way. But there's one man, I think this other man is more maybe something that can be going somewhere in the future. But I don't know, of course, just take it how it's going to resonate with you. So I'm going to pull your final card to see what the overall phrase is for you for 2024 that you can take with you. What is your motto, your phrase that you most need to remember in 2024? Look deeper into the situation. You are gliding over the issue. So like we said earlier, this year for you is going to be a lot to do with looking deeper into yourself emotionally, especially if you have a choice between two people. You know, with the Ace of Cups, the Queen, the Broom, it feels like it's going to be a year to open your heart. And I'm even getting with that Ace of Cups, that could be for some of you why you have a new love coming in, but this maybe other person is still around or is still somehow here. And I feel like that's going to be maybe where you need to ask yourself what you really want. What are you going to do moving forward this year? You know, in that kind of way. So it's really about the heart. It's about your love life and making decisions. So just remember to look deeper into things and don't just kind of see things on the surface level this year. At the bottom, we have nature is your medicine. So this year is going to be really important to spend time in nature, ground yourself all the time so that you can feel grounded and you can make decisions that are coming from that grounded place, maybe even hiking, being outdoors, you know, doing things this year that will put you in the space of being in nature. So I will leave it here, group number 3. I really hope that this reading could help. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know if you'd like how it connected with you. And I'm wishing you all a great 2024. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 4. If you chose the star ancestor, let's go ahead and go into your reading for the year 2024. And let's see what we have come up here for you. So we're going to start by looking at your topics and your themes. We're going to pull from a few of these here, and then we will channel the information and see what comes up. So let's start with one of these main topics. Okay, so what is going to be the main topic that comes up for you in 2024? And like I said, for the other signs, it doesn't mean that there's no other topic. It just means that that's the most important one, or the area of most change for you in 2024. The most action, the most one that has action. Okay, so Spirit, tap me into anybody who is here who chose group number 4, the star ancestor. Anyone who has chosen this group, please allow me to channel clearly and accurately for the highest and greatest good for group number 4. So what is the information that needs to come up here today? So can you show us what is the most significant and prominent theme that is coming up for group number 4? What area of their life is being highlighted this year? What area may have the most changes for group number 4 in 2024? We have happiness. So that's beautiful. So that's the theme for you. So we'll look at that in a second. So let's go ahead and see now the people who will be playing a role in your life this year. So any characters, any people, and what the energies with relationships might be like this year. So we're going to get 3 of these for you. So please show us for group number 4, what are the relationships and the people who will be playing the biggest role in their life this year. Okay, so we have someone new is entering your life. What else for group 4? What people are playing the biggest part and the biggest role for them? We have a fair man. And one more. And we have a younger man. Okay, so we'll look at that in a little bit, and then let's go ahead and get your 2 significant months that are coming up for you. So what are the most significant months to pay attention to for group number 4 in 2024? July. And January. So that's right now as we're doing the reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. I'm also going to roll your dice. So what is the number that's going to be kind of your number this year? What number signifies group number 4's energy this year? We have number 7. So I feel like with the number 7 here and the happiness and the star ancestor, I feel a lot of you, this could be a year of maybe exploration. The 7 does connect to the Chariot in tarot, 7 of Cups. It feels like some of you, there is kind of a feeling here to where you might be in between 2 different things, or there could be like a decision here that you're making about something. So let's get your tarot and see. Actually, I'm going to put these to the side for a second, and then we'll look at them in a little bit. So tell us, Spirit, why does group number 4 have happiness as the main theme for them in 2024? Tell us about these energies for group number 4. I will say, I feel like some of you could be, yeah, here's the 7 of Cups. You know, this does, sometimes the 7 of Cups does point to confusion with the star here too, and like the stars in the background and the star ancestor. I do feel like that could be that It's like you're kind of downloading new information. Of course, if you chose this pile, you could be a starseed. You could also be, depending on where you are in your life, maybe you are just beginning on your spiritual journey, or you are finding kind of new ways to do things for yourself spiritually. You're finding sort of your, I'm hearing be proud, or we are proud. So with the star ancestor, you may have a guide coming up also that's proud of you. They're proud of the work that you've done on yourself. They're proud of the direction you're going. But let's see, group 4. Why is happiness coming up as the main theme for you in 2024? Can you tell us a little bit more about this? We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Star. Right before I flipped it over, I felt that it was going to be the Star, and it is the Star. And here we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, so I will say for you, group number 4, I feel like there's almost this feeling of you this year putting yourself into new shoes, putting yourself into some kind of new position. There might be a feeling of an adjustment. So this might be that you are actually adjusting to something new. It could be a new position somewhere. We'll see what else comes up. But for you, you know, the other two or the other few piles that we had here, you know, when it came up like career or love, it had more of like one particular theme, obviously. But for you, happiness can really be anything. And so that's why I feel for you, there's such a connection to the stars here for you. But I feel like for you, it's more so that there's a feeling of you getting on track this year. And I feel like there's this wandering into the unknown I'm hearing. This year might be a year for you to explore, to kind of let your fears go and allow yourself to wander, allow yourself to find what that is that makes you happy. And I feel that there could even be certain situations which you are seeing beyond the veil with them. There's things that you kind of are beginning to understand more deeply, or that you're putting together. So it feels like a year of a hope renewal for you. It feels like a year to where you are, I keep hearing the word adjustment. So there could be some adjustments required, some adjustments that you're going to go through. And I'm also getting a connection to your voice. Some of you here are very specific, could be a singer. If not, it's like you're using your voice, you're finding your voice. Even if it's not like you're speaking it, it's like you're either finding kind of your own vibration, you're finding your own energy. So it's really beautiful in that way. And I think that's why, you know, this happiness is here. And number 7 too, representing your number. It feels like a, you know, a spiritual number, number 7. And I feel like, I do feel some of you may have felt though, you know, that there's been some adversity, there's been some challenges with this 9 of Swords. And for some of you, you may have even felt that you were kind of not attacked maybe, but you felt like your environment was not fully allowing you to progress or to move forward. And I feel like there's more of a sense of you overcoming that this year and kind of finding again your own unique vibration with this Knight of Cups and the Star. The Queen of Wands just flew out. Yeah, so, and for some reason I'm being drawn to how this snake is over the eggs here. It feels like there's a certain part of you that is emerging that maybe you have hidden or that has been hidden. Because for me, the snake is representing a very spiritual totem right now, and how it feels like there's like a sacred knowledge maybe that you have, or a sacred gift with you being connected here to the stars, following the voice of your soul. And this year is like you coming out fully with that, coming out fully and transparently with yourself. And I'm getting the message too that the happiness theme is also kind of coming up as guidance too, that the reason this is coming up as a theme for you is because it is a year for you to follow your own happiness, despite maybe what you may feel stacked up against you, or what you may feel your environment says about it. It just feels like it's a year for you to really heal maybe even a lot of things. Even though the star feels to me like you've already done a lot of healing, or the tower has already fallen, it definitely feels like it's kind of putting the remaining pieces together, putting the remaining fragments together of like a broken mirror, and seeing yourself fully and wholly as you are. And so it's really nice in that way. Tell us more for group number 4. What's coming in for them in 2024? Why do we have happiness as their major theme? Yes, mental clarity. You are clearing the cobwebs and opening to inspiration. And I'm being drawn to say January. Some of you may have even set like a New Year's resolution and see this is like frozen, this person or this figure. So I feel like there's certain things that are thawing out for you. Even like representing maybe there's been a block within your crown chakra, within some kind of connection to the higher realms here. And with the number 7 and like the cobwebs and the 7 of Cups energy, it feels like this year is coming up to, even I'm getting like a strong past life energy, something to where you are downloading and kind of receiving insights into who you are. So it's a year really of personal development. It's a year of getting rid of these cobwebs of the 9 of Swords and sort of finding relief, finding relief that you don't have to feel maybe a certain way or tense or, things like that. So it could be kind of a year for some of you where maybe you will spend time alone. We'll take a look at these people coming up for you, because there is somebody new, it says, entering your life. But it could also be more of like a year for you to find your own way and maybe spend some time alone. It may not be that there's any like huge changes when it comes to environment or like big monumental things. It could just be that this is something internally speaking, more so with the star and the happiness, but it will translate into the outside. Group number 4, what is it that you can expect in 2024? Why do we have your theme as happiness? We have Love Goddess. You attract love, attention, and good sex into your life now. So that also could be it too. Some of you, even though we have this, it feels like with the flowers around her too, there's again this feeling, it's actually a really good feeling with the Queen of Wands. It's like that feeling to where you finally feel more confident within yourself, or you feel that you are free to kind of be you, or you feel free to like not feel held back. And so, with this here happiness, this is the whole package, that you're attracting. And I'm getting some of you as you're watching this, it could be in January. For most of you, probably will watch it in January. And it feels like this current time for you, you may not see this just yet, or you may feel it coming. You may feel like it's like this clearing feeling that's going on for you. And that would just be confirming it, that there are a lot of good changes ahead. There's a lot to look forward to for you this year. It just might be the remnants kind of with the, in January here, and the 9 of Swords, you're almost at the 10. You're almost at this feeling to where you can only think about something for so long, or you can only kind of ruminate on something for so long before it needs to kind of go away, Group number 4, 2024. What else is coming in for you this year? For someone specific, you might have one particular big thing or big event in your life that you are making a decision about. It might be like about a person, it might be about something else, but it's like there's one area of your life. We have increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So with the 7, the 7 energy and like the 7 of Cups, I'm referring it to, and the Chariot as well. It feels like it is kind of like with the 9 of Swords. If you are sitting back, it might be harder, to achieve that certain level of success that you're seeking. So I think that it's really about, again, believing in yourself here and finding the courage to, I'm hearing the word completion. Yeah, to complete something, complete a certain cycle, maybe complete a certain task in your life. And so, because I'm hearing the gates are open. I'm hearing with the star ancestor, it's like you already know what you're guided to do, or you will very soon be known, or you will know what you're guided to do. And so when you have those feelings or when you have those inclinations towards things, it's like take action towards them, increase your efforts, because they will bring you a lot of reward. 2024, group number 4. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So with the star, this actually feels like something that you come into out of nowhere almost. It kind of feels like maybe for some of you, there's like a certain intuitive hit you have to create something or to do something, and it ends up kind of going viral. That's just for somebody, I feel. But it's also just like you following your passion, you following the voice of your soul is going to lead you to money. We have period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So that is also connecting to me to like the 7 energy. I'm hearing it's definitely connected to something that you have to go through. I'm hearing with the tower coming before the star. It's not like a mistake. It's not something which is happening to punish you. It's just something that I feel is so that you can blossom as this love goddess after that period of frustration. And some of you, it's connected to a person, which we'll look at these people coming up, but there could be somebody who's connected to you who maybe this frustrating phase has been with this person. And that's part of the lesson for you as well, to kind of find out what you want to do with that situation or with that person. Where is your happiness? Where are you finding happiness? And where is it being kind of pulled away from you? We have a spiritual love. Okay, so you do have a spiritual connection here with somebody. It seems like it's going to enter your life this year. It's one of these people. We have a new person, so it could be a new person entering your life. We'll look. But with the star, I feel like that's, for me, it's connected also to a lot of you being very highly evolved souls. And I think that you could be meeting somebody who is also highly evolved like you. And I think with this goddess here too, it could be a very, maybe a very juicy connection, a very passionate connection too, that's coming in for you. There's some kind of, I'm getting like some kind of interference here. So it almost feels like, you're trying to get this or it's meant for you, but for some reason, it's like there's maybe certain lessons again that you have to go through, or maybe it's certain energies around you, spiritually speaking, that have tried to keep your blessings from getting to you. And so it's like you've been moving through maybe some series of learning to protect yourself and to claim, something like that, some kind of spiritual warfare for a few of you. Group 4, what's coming in for you in 2024? Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So I feel like it's both of those things. I'm being shown somebody dropping like a very heavy weight. So it feels like there's a heavy weight being dropped from you. And I think that's going to, with the star and this love goddess, it's helping to increase your spiritual and your material wealth. There's obviously money also, but with the star and the Knight of Cups, I do feel like there's this pursuing, or I was going to say pursuance, I don't think that's a word, but pursuance of like it coming from your heart. And with the fish energy too, you know, it's like it's connected to something that you are dreaming of, or something in your subconscious, something that you want to create that can lead you to financial success as well. So a lot of like, maybe some of you watching this have Pisces in your chart. It just feels like it's very spiritual, maybe Aquarius, something which feels like it's like kind of out there feeling, but like in a good way, to where you're just learning to ground that. You're learning to sort of ground the spiritual energies that you feel into something material as well. So time to get out of a situation. We have bag. Again, we have something important such as a new job or a raise, and we have discord among friends or family. So that is what I was getting to. There could be some discord here. Let's go into the people who are connected to you, because I feel like we need to see here. Okay, so I want to start by looking at this new person, or this, yeah, because I feel like it could be one of these people. So can you tell us, Spirit, about these people that are entering or that are connected to pile number 4 in 2024? Can you tell me any information about these people and relationships that they need to know about this year? There is definitely one of them. I don't know if it's this one or this one, but there's one that's been, I'm hearing, very hot and cold. So there's a hot and cold dynamic going on with somebody. And I almost feel like this could be some kind of competition between two people. It might even not be something that you know about. You know, for example, it could be that you have a love offer coming in, and then like spiritually in the background, somebody doesn't like that, or you have some kind of competition between two people here, or more than one person will compete kind of for you, or fight over you, or something. See the moon. There's a lot of Pisces here in this reading. A lot of, see, 7 of Cups, like very sort of complex, mysterious energies here. I almost feel like I think it's this fair man. It won't be the case for everybody, but they could have fair skin, they could have blonde hair, they could have, yeah, it could be lighter skinned. I feel like this person is in the moon's energy, and there's something weird about that person. There's something here. Let me look at this new person though. Tell us about the new person entering pile number 4's life this year. Who is this, and why are they playing a role in their life in 2024? Tell us about this new person and how they're playing a role. The new person. Yeah, there's an indecision here. There's a feeling to where you have a new opportunity. Yeah, definitely. 2 of Wands. You're going to have a crossroads between two people, 2 avenues this year. For some, this new person could be offering you something which will lead to a substantial increase of your abundance. So it might even be something non-romantic. Others of you, it's more of like it is romantic, but it's going to elevate you, you know, and it's going to help you to grow. And for you, this reading is all about like something here is like, it's about your spiritual purpose, or it's about something written in the stars for you. So I do think that you have the option kind of here this year to choose between different avenues. And I feel there is an offer which will be it will help you to grow in some way or another. Because I think it could be both. It could be financially, or it could just be that, you know, when you meet people who have a high vibration, it also helps you to grow, you know, and it helps you to become the best version of yourself. And that's what I'm getting. So there definitely is a new person. And I feel like this is very out of the blue. This person could also be maybe not sure how you feel, or there's a period of sort of not knowing where that connection's going. This new person, there's a period of time where it feels kind of like we don't really know where it's going. It feels very changeable. Tell us about the new person for group number 4 that's entering their life in 2024. I'm hearing somebody could be a chef, or somebody could like to cook. It almost, I don't know why I'm getting like they cook you something. That could just be for somebody. What is this new person entering pile number 4's life in 2024? Give your relationship a chance, and we have true love. Yeah. But this person, I don't know if you're going to give them a chance right away, or it could be vice versa, but I think it's actually more of your side. I don't know why that is, but there's maybe something here, an element of sort of, I don't know if this is the path for me, even though this connection could be really good for you, or it could really be something with the Wheel of Fortune, which feels like it's that moment that comes in that we've been waiting for, the romance of a lifetime. Somebody here could be a surfer, I'm hearing, or they could live near the coast of a certain beach. Maybe even working on the water, I'm getting for some. A lot of that water, Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, but it's going to be up in the air. Okay, but there's like 2 timelines here. Let's look at this fair man then. What's going on with this fair man? Why is the fair man playing a part in group number 4's life in 2024? How is this fair man playing a part in group number 4's life in 2024? Okay, that you may connect with group number 3 too. I mean, it actually was a very different reading, but maybe just this part of it, because there's a connection to the people in these readings, because there was a few that had the same characters and it was the same cards that came out with it too. What is this fair man? How are they playing a part in group number 4's life in 2024? This person could go golfing. I'm also hearing top golf. We have 10 of Pentacles. This feels like some kind of fleeting encounter for some reason. But how is this fair man playing a part in group number 4's life? This person could either be giving to something else. You hear, like I said, they have a weird energy, or this could be picking up on the decision that you have to make, because I almost feel like with this fair man, there's some kind of maybe not allowed energy, or things can't really move forward, or there's a indecision around this fair man. I'm hearing something like they would have to prove to me, or they would have to really prove it. So I don't know what this is. It's similar to group 3. There's a mystery around the fair man. Maybe it's something that you don't need to know about right now, or maybe it's something that you have to kind of decide when the time comes. But it feels like I'm seeing a pendulum, like yes or no. There's like something up in the air with this whole thing, actually. But I do feel like somebody new could be your true love. Somebody new could be kind of the one for you. And this fair man might be something else, maybe. Anything else about the fair man in 2024 for group number 4? Yeah, see, they want you to have an open mind, okay? I think the bottom line here is that there's divine timing and there's also an angelic guidance around your love life this year. There might be somebody who is like an unrequited love, or there's not like enough here. It seems like it's going to have to reveal itself in time. There's some trickiness with this fair man. And I feel like, but there is a soulmate here for you, which I mean, you could have more than one soulmate. I haven't even looked at this younger man here. Maybe there's somebody else too, but it feels like that's kind of what you need to know about this fair man. Let's see what's going on with this younger man here. What's going on here, Spirit? Some of them could be the same man, you know. What's going on? Or you could reverse it as women. I forgot to say earlier if it's a woman or women here. What is this younger man? How is this younger man playing a part in group number 4's life in 2024? They could be younger than you, or they could just be much immature than you. That could be how you would recognize them. Who is this younger man, and how are they playing a part in group number 4's life? Could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this younger man definitely could be somebody from the past as well, or it could be a different person from the past. And I don't know. Some of you, this could be an ending with this younger man, or you could be ending something with somebody. It doesn't feel like much here with this younger man. It feels like some kind of stuck cycle, which came up for the other piles too, but it was the woman before. The Lovers. Yeah, this is kind of complicated here, group 4. There's a lot of people, a lot of decisions to make for you this year. So you definitely could have like maybe 3 people who are interested in you, or 3 options, but there's definitely this one like true love I feel for you. One of them feels like the new person. What is this younger man playing a part in group 4's life? Is somebody immature? Yeah, somebody who's like holding themselves back, really. They may want to talk with you, but they're holding themselves back, and they want you to be in the moment right now. This person could be admiring you from afar. It's like a secret admirer. And they might be like kind of not courageous enough to do anything about it, is sort of what I'm getting with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what these are here. We have January and July. So let's look quickly here. What is going on in January for group 4? Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, that could be right now. And July. Pay attention to your work. So, like I said, there's a lot of people here, a lot going on for you. There's 1 or more people that I feel don't be tempted to lower your standards. Maybe it could be work too, because I feel like there's obviously a feeling of this whole reading for you of decisions. That's why number 7 came up, and kind of a little bit of confusion. But ultimately, with the star ancestor and the Wheel of Fortune and the money and all of this here, spiritual growth, it feels like following that passion in your heart is the way to go. And I think that don't settle for anyone or any job situation that could be less than what you truly deserve. And I think your heart will guide the way. Your heart will lead the way. I'm being drawn to this 11 that's kind of here too, number 11, because I feel like it's about your spiritual growth, and this year being kind of levels up for you with the Wheel of Fortune, hitting the jackpot in many ways, but also needing to learn the lesson of freeing yourself from things that don't serve you. January. Because we have this here, time to get out of a situation too. And July. Yeah, they want you to pay attention to your work. By the time of July, I feel like some of you could actually be at a pivotal moment of expansion in July, and you may have to make a big decision, which again, it could be work related since it says pay attention to your work. Maybe an option when it comes to where to move to or where to go in terms of work and career. But it feels like July is going to be that moment where you're kind of free somehow. So maybe there's like it could be so many things. Maybe you're ending one job, maybe you are relocating, something where you're kind of ready to expand now and to question, sort of with the Queen of Swords, making decisions and paying attention to your work in terms of focusing, you know, on priorities. This is like an old, outdated energy that's happening right now or is returning to you right now in January. And I feel like you are being asked to let it go, finally. So whatever that might be for you, it's like it's with the frozen, it looks like that for a long time. Like it's been totally frozen. It hasn't thawed. And it's time for July to come. You know, it's time for the sun to come out and to thaw whatever that is that's been maybe holding you back. And this is mental too. The swords are mental, so I'm being shown it has a connection to also your mind and what you're settling for and what you think is possible for your future. So yeah, I would say out of all the piles, yours feels a little bit more like a little bit more complex, heavy, maybe a little bit more challenging, but it's all to prepare you, you know, for your true happiness. So let's get the final card for you. This is going to be your like phrase, motto, something to remember for the whole year. What is the one thing that you need to keep in mind this year, pile 4? It may feel impossible, but that is only your limiting beliefs. Yeah. So they want you to really carry that with you this year. Whatever you feel is impossible, there's a lot of mental stuff going on here. So really take a look at what do you believe in? What have you settled for truth? What beliefs are you holding on to which are no longer relevant? Because your happiness is your priority this year in 2024. And at the bottom, we have too little, too late. So anybody who tries to maybe come back, things that try to return, things that just don't fit anymore, it might just be too little, too late because you're ready for more. You're expanding beyond that. So I will leave it here, group number 4. I really hope that this reading could help. Thanks so much for being here. And if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And let me know below if it connected with you. And I'm sending you lots of love for 2024. And take care.